Hey guys, it's Rebecca. I'm not going to channel for you today word for word. I want to record a video that gives an energy update around what's occurring in the collective right now because it's a lot. A lot of density, a lot of dismantling, a lot of falling of systems of governments, a lot of endings of individuals. Usually I give these kinds of updates pretty regularly on Patreon. I'm going to try to give more of them here on my social media platforms, but I am limited because I see a lot more than I feel like I can share without getting shadow banned or flagged or those kinds of things. So what I want to share today, first and foremost, we are in a very, very ripe eclipse portal. Pretty much this entire month of September. And so the theme for what is coming up for the individual, the collective, and the planet is grief, purging grief. And so a lot of us are going through, this dark night of the soul kind of energy. I posted a video last week and a channeled message from the Arcturians about this. I also have a much more detailed video on my Patreon from the Galactic Council of Nine and the Arcturians about grief and how that's showing up for us this month. I want to offer the perspective that I am seeing, or this lens that I am seeing through right now, what is occurring in the collective. So all of the messages that have been coming through from the galactic beings that I channel and the different collectives that come through my channel are linked directly to disclosure and holding light, fostering community, sharing truth with others, holding space for others as they're going through the energies of ascension, really. And this is because before the end of this calendar year, I see massive disclosure occurring. Not just disclosure of extraterrestrials. I know that just this past Tuesday, there was another congressional hearing for UFOs, on UFOs. And if you haven't watched that, go watch it. And there was so much that we haven't seen before. Not only that, but I'm seeing massive news outlets like BBC, 9.4 million followers, posting clips from these hearings. This is the shift that I'm seeing in the collective right now. As far as disclosure goes, we are shifting from fringe media outlets, social media people reporting on the arrival of extraterrestrials and all this political disclosure into these mainstream media outlets. And way back, the Galactic Federation said early this year, by the end of this year, June was initially what they had said, and that's when we started to see, June 2025, and that's when we started to see some of these stories, seeping into mainstream media. What is going to happen beginning now? It's starting for each individual now. If you've not already, really been through your awakening, and if you're receiving this, you probably have. But the loved ones around you, the ones who you're not sure, are they on the ascension train? Or are they not on the ascension train? What is going to happen is that every single individual is going to be given the opportunity to choose old earth or new earth, minute cities or community, conscious community. AI or the natural world, fear or love. Every individual on planet Earth will be given a fair presentation of the truth, and then they get to utilize their own free will and decide. Many will resist the truth for various reasons. The biggest resistance I personally see occurring is the resistance of the truth about God, the nature of God, because religion is such an embedded part of our society and our civilization and all of the operatings of said society and civilization. People are going to have a hard time grasping the truth about God because it is going to shake and challenge everything they've built their entire belief systems on. Another thing that people are going to fiercely resist is the benevolence of extraterrestrials. There is already false narrative being pushed out by the elites around the existence of extraterrestrials and their intentions. The idea of blue beam or an alien invasion. We've already had tons of false light energies coming in to try and manipulate our understanding of reality and the experience of truth that we're having. Using your discernment at this time is going to be really important. If you don't feel comfortable and confident in a particular story or topic or subject or, individual, then that individual or thing is not for you at that time, and you can just step away from it. We're also being called to stand in our power, to call our power back. We've handed our power out to these external, through these external channels. And what that actually looks like is me and my emotional world being dictated by the external world. I'm allowing the external to determine the internal. What we're all being called to do at this time is to go inward and to take the power that we've given away and said, you get to decide how I feel, you get to decide what I think, you get to decide what I'm supposed to do, and we take that back. And we start to listen to the inner voice, we start to listen to our hearts, to our intuition, and we begin to move forward from that place. There's going to be major changes before the end of this year. I understand some of the detail of what that looks like, and I've been sharing about it on my Patreon. I think some of it is supposed to not be given to us ahead of time because there's supposed to be an organic response from the collective to it. So I think some of it, none of us are channeling yet. I think there's going to be a lot that comes as a surprise to us around disclosure, around reality, all the things. The most important thing is to anchor light within your own field. A lot of you guys have asked, how do I do that? I created a workshop that I'm starting for the first time on the 20th of this month, but it's a Patreon only workshop. So you need to join, and then you get the workshop for free. And then you get monthly workshops on different topics. Plus my monthly live energy updates, which are completely separate from these workshops. So if that's something that you're interested in, go. The cost is minimal. I keep it really low and really accessible for you guys. No pressure. I do my best to share what I can here on social media for free. Um, it's tough though, because there's a lot that, we're being censored. Anyways, I am sending you all of my love and happy ascension.